Ask and you will receive. You know, if you have a burning and genuine desire to achieve something or to get something done, the universe will feel that and it will give it to you. And a great example of this was today. I was getting really, really stressed out because I'm supposed to have $4,200 in cash by April 12th. So that's in 9 days. Okay, 9 days. Actually, less than that now, probably 8 days, right? So a little bit over a week. And I was planning to use some of my credit, right? I had one more line of credit that I opened that was $2,000. But that line of credit got shut down, or it got cut in half. Like, it got cut so much to only $500. That was crazy, right? My credit limit was 2,000 and it got cut to 500. I was shocked. And so now, like, I was stressed. I was like, shoot, like I can't make my bills. There's no, how can I get $4,000? But instead of asking like, shoot, I'm screwed. Instead of saying like, oh shoot, like I can't do it. I instead of asking, that, I told myself I'm going to fucking make $4,000 no matter fucking what. Like, I'm gonna make $4,000 by August 4th, or sorry, by August 12th. It's currently August 3rd, right? By the way, this is what it is right now. So August 3rd, right? But I have to make $4,000. I am going to make $4,000 by that date, no matter what. I'm gonna stay up. I'm gonna chug energy drinks. I'm gonna like dial the phone. I'm gonna send as many DMs as I can. I'm gonna put myself out there. Like, I have no other choice, right? And I'm going to make it happen. There's no doubt in my mind it's gonna happen. And quite literally, 5 minutes after realizing that and thinking about that, because I was doing my finances. By the way, if you want to look at my finances, it's not that great. And like I'm not worried at all because I know I'm gonna pay it all off. Like, it's just gonna be like a snowball. And this is like an open look into what my finances look like. Oh my gosh, I don't even know if I should be showing that, but yeah, those are my finances. Right? But what's crazy is that literally 5 minutes after that, or like a few minutes after like making that realization and doing my finances, I got a text message from one of my current clients. Okay? And I'm actually going to show you what that text says because it's so crazy. I got a text literally out of the blue. It was just out of the blue, and it said, let's see, let's find it. It said, you ready? Oh man, do I have a great client for you? My friend and name, super nice guy, has a long road ahead of him, but you'll change his life, no question. And then my client sent me his phone number. If you're still doing the referral fee, please apply it towards him. Hope he's a good fit. Stoked about the potential, right? And at that moment, I was just shook. I was like, what? Like, what in the world just happened? Because literally just a few moments ago, I had a realization that I was in deep water. I had to make $4,000 in 8 days. And like, I was like, I was a little scared, but then I was just like, my mind just turned straight up to like, I'm gonna get this shit done no matter what. Like, I'm gonna find those $4,000. I'm gonna do all that I can. I'm gonna stay up. I'm gonna do all that I can to make it happen. No doubt in my mind. Excuse me. And then it was like the universe could feel my confidence. It was like the universe could feel my energy, and like God just like handed this to me. He's like, the top G, the real top G, the one and only real top G, God. He just handed me this referral. And then I had a 3-way text, and then it was pretty late at night, so the guy didn't respond, but I'm sure he'll respond tomorrow. But like, I think that just goes to show, like, if there's anything that can get you to believe that asking will get you to receive, like, I don't know what else will, right? I literally, like, I was so confident, and I was like, I don't know, it's just crazy, and I asked for it. Like, I really did. I really did ask for some way to make money. And so that was crazy. So, there's a Bible verse that's one of my favorite, and I read this, it was actually last week's reading. I'm Catholic, by the way, but it goes something like this. Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives, the one who seeks finds, and to the one who knocks, the door will be opened. Right? So if you really have a burning, genuine desire, ask God for it, ask the universe for it, right? And genuinely want it. Like, you have to want it, and it will come to you. And now that, like, all that's on my mind right now is that $4,000 and getting that, like, in my hand as soon as I can. Like, as soon as I can. Like, I have no other choice, right? So I'm going to make it happen. I have 8 days to make it happen. Worst case, I have to ask for a loan from my friend or open up a new line of credit. And you know, I truly believe that there's always a learning lesson. That could be me learning to ask for help, because I rarely ask for help when it comes to my finances, at least. Actually, that's not true. I got in a car crash and need my mommy and daddy's help. But the point of this video is, you know, if you really want something, ask for it, but you really have to want it. If there's anything I learned today, it was that. The second thing I learned today is, don't tell people your goals, right? I'm telling you guys because, you know, I wish to share my story. You know, I really want to document this, but I highly recommend you not to talk about your goals, especially to your friends and family, or advice on the goal that you want to achieve unless they already achieved what you want in your similar situation. Because if not, they can dissuade you, they can give you feedback that's not really relevant, right? And I realized that today when I talked about the referral that I got to my friends, and one of them is in the tutoring business, and he gave me some feedback, and I was like, maybe it's because I'm not too receptive to feedback, but I don't know. There's something about it. It feels like it loses its magic, right? The thing that you're working so hard on, right? I feel like it loses its magic when you tell somebody. I don't know how to describe it. It's as if, like, the energy that you hold in here, the moment you tell it to somebody else, it lets go. So that's a big lesson learned for me, which is that, you know, if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it in silence. I'm a silent killer, you know. Lesson number 3 is that, genuinely, guys, there is no better. I made a video on this, but there is no better feeling than keeping your word to yourself. No better feeling in the world. Actually, that might not be true, but it's definitely top 10, right? I told myself last night, even though I went to bed late, I went to bed at, like, I forgot, 12-ish, maybe 2. No, it was like 12, maybe 1. Maybe it was 1. But I told myself I'm gonna wake up no matter what to go to the gym at 6:30. And that's exactly what I did. I woke up at 6, went to the gym at 6:30, and that's what allowed me to have a pretty productive day there on Sunday. By the way, yesterday I was hanging out with my girlfriend. But look at Sunday, right? I was able to do all that because I woke up early, because I got, you know, I got in those early hours to get my most productive work done. I didn't sleep in. And that set the momentum for the rest of the day, right? And on top of that, what was I gonna say? And it proved to me, like, the biggest thing about that, guys, that I really want you to take away is that if you want to achieve something, you have to build that self-trust, like that self-trust with yourself. And today really solidified a lot of faith back into myself. And it really bought me a lot of respect. Funny enough, you can't buy respect, but but that right there, waking up early despite, you know, staying up late, that gave me a lot of self-respect for myself. And that's something that you just can't buy, right? And so, you know, I highly recommend that you wake up early. Get your stuff done early. And I'm gonna do the same thing tomorrow. You know, even though I might get 6 hours, I'm gonna wake up no matter what, and I'm gonna get it done. Because that's just who I am now. So, with that being said, number 1, ask and you will receive. Number 2 is to not, like, don't tell people your goals until you already accomplished it, or unless you need help with something and that person has already been where you are or where you want to go, and they have a very similar context, right? Number 3 is keep your word to yourself, because the respect that you have for yourself is the most important. Because if you can't respect yourself, then others won't respect you, and you won't get anything done. Well, that's pretty much it for today. This is PLOG V1.26, I believe 1.26, and let me fact check that real quick. Yes, vlog V1.26. Peace out. See you guys tomorrow.